think Jasmy is at a solid billion-dollar market cap now. Well, there are things you don't know about Jasmy coin. But first, we all know how many cryptos have been consolidating, but despite this, Jasmy has been solid. In this video, we will be talking about Jasmy and if Jasmy will ever go below $1 billion in market cap. But before getting into the full details, please note that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say about coins I talk about is based on my research and opinions. So when investing in any coin I recommend, kindly do a little more research to be on the safer side and do not forget to invest wisely. Without much saying, let's get into the discussion. No one thought Jasmy would get to $1 billion, but it did. And from the look of things, you'd notice that the bull run wasn't a massive one. This is because in every bull run season, Bitcoin always increases by 2 to 3 times its previous price. But in this current bull run, Bitcoin went from $72,000 to $69,000. It shows the bull run wasn't massive. Well, most people see Jasmy and wonder if it'll make them rich. The truth is, Jasmy could have made you rich a few months ago when it was at $100 million in market capitalization. $1 billion market cap means Jasmy is already established, and I won't recommend buying with little amount and hoping to get rich off Jasmy, because it won't work anymore. For those who don't understand anything about Jasmy, let's dive into the full details of this project. Jasmy is an Internet of Things platform company on a mission to provide the infrastructure that allows anybody to use data safely and securely. This is to be achieved with the Jasmy platform created by the developers. In recent years, the valuable data generated from everyday life has been possessed by a small number of giant platformers in the global market. Jasmy Coin was launched in 2021 by Jasmy Incorporated, a corporation run by former Sony, NYSE, Sony, executives and led by Chairman Ando Guowei, Sony's former president and chief operating officer. In theory, Jasmy promises to help end users monetize their personal data eventually. Users would upload their personal information to the Jasmy Personal Data Locker, PDL, in exchange for Jasmy tokens, while enterprises pay service fees in those same tokens to access this data. Similar data licensing deals are already available to users on a far smaller scale. Jasmy aims to enlarge this pipeline by allowing users to add more data by connecting Internet of Things devices, making the data more valuable to buyers. Having a centralized location for clean data will also increase its value. The current century is sometimes called the century of data, in which people, machines, and information are building new relationships. The developers strongly believe that Jasmy can help Japan take a leading role in creating such a world. Recently, there has been a growing concern regarding data protection. There seems to be a situation where personal data is excessively protected, so companies can find it more difficult to utilize and use the individual's data. The use of data in companies is dominated by vertically integrated systems, and there are many challenges to realizing data sharing across companies. With Jasmy services, solutions can be offered to these problems. The team believes that it is important to build a data ecosystem that creates a virtuous circle where both individuals and companies can benefit from the exchange of data. Personal data cannot be used due to various concerns. They also believe that the formation of this ecosystem will not only improve the situation but also contribute to reducing labor costs and expenses that companies are struggling to achieve. By using an effective reward system, Jasmy aims to create an environment where individuals participate based on their own will, and companies will be able to create better products and services by making full use of the data. Also, Jasmy set out to form an expandable ecosystem. According to the white paper, Jasmy will attract and increase the number of end users for the platform by working with the member companies of the Jasmy initiative to develop new solutions while deploying its core services, SKC and SG. Through the applications on the Jasmy platform, companies can leverage blockchain to provide innovative solutions, as well as reduce labor costs and server hosting fees. On the other hand, the users feel comfortable as they are assured about security while enjoying the company's services. Thus, the team envisions that the data lockers will spread widely across areas, ages, and genders by creating a system that benefits both companies and users. Finally, the team believes that an effective reward system is essential to building a healthy data ecosystem. Just as personal data has been concentrated within centralized companies, and these companies that use it are more and more dominating the world, The Jasmy team is now aware that personal data turns out to be the new oil of the digital age. The fact that the increase in utilizing personal data can generate huge profits clearly shows the value of this new resource. Therefore, there should be a fair economic environment in which companies that use this resource, which is data, pay each data producer a fair reward price. On the Jasmy platform, companies have to clearly show individuals the scope and purpose of how they will use personal data. They have to obtain permission and grant rewards in exchange for the data. As rewards with concrete value need to be offered, individuals will learn and recognize the value of their data through these rewards and, at the same time, will become increasingly motivated to share it with companies. As the value of these rewards is tied to both quantity and quality, data producers may have a better awareness of it when receiving higher rewards. The idea that personal data will be used in a democratic way will raise people's awareness of its value in a broader context. As a consequence, companies will also become more conscious of this ecosystem while collecting data and try to make further use of it. This is where the Jasmy token comes in. The Jasmy token is a custom token created on the Ethereum platform. It is based on the ERC20 standard. Therefore, it enjoys the security and processing power of the Ethereum network. Jasmy has a total supply of 50 billion, with a circulating supply of over 48 billion Jasmy coins. Understanding Jasmy's network functionality. The Secure Knowledge Communicator, SKC, is a cornerstone technology within the Jasmy ecosystem. It is specifically engineered to address the complex challenges of data management, privacy, and security in the domain of the Internet of Things, IoT. It integrates blockchain's decentralized, immutable ledger capabilities with advanced data management techniques to offer a comprehensive, secure data exchange and storage solution. Data management layer. At this layer, the SKC manages the storage, retrieval, and sharing of IoT data across the network. It incorporates smart contracts to automate the enforcement of data access rules as defined by users, facilitating a permission data exchange model. Asterisk data tokenization. Here, individual datasets are converted into tokens on the blockchain, encapsulating the data in a secure, blockchain-based format. This tokenization process not only secures the data but also facilitates its traceability and exchange, akin to digital assets. Asterisk smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They play a crucial role in automating the enforcement of data sharing agreements, ensuring that data is accessed and used strictly in accordance with the user's permissions. Most cryptocurrency exchanges support ERC20 tokens, making buying Jasmy relatively straightforward. Some of these exchanges include Binance,
Coinbase Pro, Goat.io,
KuCoin, DigiFinex. Investors can also use Uniswap and other Ethereum-based decentralized exchanges to trade Jasmy tokens. For most investors, Coinbase Pro is the logical choice. The exchange is available in the US, and the platform has the second highest liquidity among its peers. 24-hour values traded can exceed $20 million. In a digitalized world, individuals do not only act as customers who enjoy the convenience of IoT devices, but also as data providers who produce different types of data around their living environment. The platform's white paper states, "We believe that the ownership of this data shall belong to the individuals themselves, not to a centralized corporation." The idea is to build an infrastructure and environment, powered by blockchain technology, that allows users to manage their personal data by themselves, just like they are using their own money in their wallets. On the other hand, those residing outside the US should favor Binance, an exchange that can see over $100 million per day in Jasmy transactions. Binance also allows staking, which can help investors boost their returns by up to 6% annually. Opening an account with Binance or Coinbase involves visiting their respective sites, showing identification, and following their website-specific instructions. Meanwhile, investors using Uniswap or another DeFi exchange can use MetaMask or another reputable wallet to connect. This will be the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and invest wisely. Thanks.